guys! Welcome back to Michelle J Designs or michelleJdesigns.com. Today we are making some flip-flop coasters for wine stem glasses like this. And so these are really fun and they're really cheap because they're from the Dollar Tree. And you can get these flip-flops for $1 each, so 50 cents per coaster. So what I'm showing you now is how I'm using the Sharpie to draw a circle on the back side of the flip-flop and make a design to cut out. And it does get a little flat on the sides. These are size large. So if you can find extra larges, you'd probably have some extra to work with. So I'm cutting off the toe strap there, and then I'm going to cut the other parts of the straps off down below. And we're going to set those aside because we are going to use them later. And I'm just going to poke the rest of the strap out of there so that it sits on the workbench a little bit flatter, because I use a band saw to cut these out. If you have a band saw at home, that works really nicely because it just cuts it like butter. If you don't, you can use the scissors, but it does kind of make it at an angle instead of flat. A X-Acto knife might also work well for you. So they're not perfect because I didn't draw them perfectly, but they look about the same, and I'm not going to worry about the imperfections on them. So I'm going to take my strap and I'm going to poke it back in the toe hole there, and it does stick out the back, so I'm going to trim it a little bit smaller so it does not stick out the back. You want to be able to set it down nicely. And now I'm going to position the straps and cut them off along the edge of the circle. You want them to be a little wide because the stem from the wine glass needs to fit in there. So I'm doing the same on the other side and trimming off the straps. Now I have to secure the strap to the flip-flop once again. And this was the hardest part for me. I'm showing you some things that I did. And the glass does fit in under the strap, so you can see that. And it kind of hangs on to the wine glass, so you can just keep it on there all the time. So the first thing I tried was some hot glue. So, and I'm just showing this to show you what did not work. So the hot glue, I put it all over the tip there on the little toe strap, and hoping it would dry and harden and be secure. It never did that. It never got secure, so it just does not hold on to the foam. I was going to try some super glue. My husband uses super glue all the time, and he told me it would probably just soak into the foam, so I didn't even try that. He does have a glue specific for foam, so I tried that, and that did not work either. So all these glues just were not working, and I didn't think that even if I found one that did stay, it would work. So I resorted to pins. Now these are regular sewing pins, and I clamped the strap down so that it wouldn't move, and I'm going to try poking it through the front and into that little part that hangs down and fits into the hole. So I'm using my little pliers and I'm trying to poke this in because it's hurting my finger. These things they're little, and it was owie. I eventually found a thimble, and that helped a lot. So if you have a thimble in your sewing kit, or you can buy one for probably really cheap. The Dollar Tree probably has a little sewing kit. I don't know. I think they have little sewing kits at Hobby Lobby. That's where I got mine a long time ago. Anyway, the longer ones just kept bending. So I ended up using some shorter pins. And after several attempts, the front part here is the hardest because that strap is kind of a hard plastic, and it's hard to get it in there. But once it went in there without bending, it went in fine and it worked well. So the key is to keep that pin straight without bending it and poke it through that hard plastic. What I found worked better, and I think I do show you here in a little bit in the video, is the scissors. And it's kind of the little screw where the scissors open and close. There's a little indentation in that screw, and so I put the head of the pin in there and pushed it down, and that is what finally worked to get these pins in there. And I have not had, see there, you can see it, I have not had any trouble since then. So I'm just showing you what I did wrong in these and the problems and complications that I had. But once I figured out that I could use that one little part on the scissor, and I still didn't have it on that one, did I? Then it goes in fine. And the little straps are even easier. I just put one pin in there, and I kind of jammed the pin in at an angle so it would be inside the foam coaster instead of straight down. So you can see how it goes in an angle, and you can see where I'm using that one part of the scissor, and this worked fabulously. So all I had to do was then get all the other ones done. There, it's so cute. And the pin helps to allow the stem of the base of the wine glass to go in and out. If it was glued, I'm not sure it would be so easy, but they kind of raise and lower a little bit based on the glass. So it actually was a great idea. And you can barely see them, and if you wanted to, you could cover them with a little rhinestone or a little flower and really jazz up these coasters. I think that would be really cute as well. So now I'm just gonna finish up the other one. And they ended up being really cute. There's that wine glass again. I have to always try it. You can't make something without trying it, right? And they're so light too. I think they'd be great on a boat, or just outside, or just in summer, even in the inside. They're cute coasters. And they were just, after I figured out how to secure the strap back on, I think they turned out really cute. What do you guys think? Are you gonna make some? So I made another pair too with these cute little pink straps, and they all came out adorable. I probably will go make more, but the larger the size, the better they work. I'm so glad you guys watched my video, and I hope you will subscribe to my channel. And I hope that you liked these little Dollar Tree flip-flop coasters. Thanks so much for watching.